I think our first item will be a heart container. Go for the easy one.
Yeah. 4 heart start, not bad. Definitely have mirrored overworld, fantastic.
Well, that kind of makes the raft even more pointless, should that be the first item.
Fury booking it right on over to the graveyard. Panzer going to head over to the waterfall.
With Mirror Overworld and you having to walk up a mountain, you know, why not?
Yeah.
Fury, though, hopping through some any roads here.
Ooh, 10 rupees. How about that? And he doesn't choose to go to level 5, which is fine. Who wants to invest the time right now when you can go to Armos?
Yeah. I guess he'll save that for later, I guess, when he wants to dead end.
Interesting.
Although
Fury didn't check the Grave Armos. He took the any roads and hopped over here, which is interesting.
Grave Armos was at any road.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, this is too close together then.
Yeah, they were pretty close. Thinking about it, checking Vanilla 5 would tell you a little bit about the overworld. Because if you walked up there and you saw a fairy, then you'd be like, oh, straight second quest. I guess you could figure that out later.
Oh, how about that? We have a book. And Fury's going to leave it on the ground. Oh my goodness, that's interesting.
I guess he's gonna kind of let that sit for a while.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, that's free maps, which can be helpful. I mean, I guess if you end up not having shapes, it doesn't matter too much, but very interesting choice.
Yeah. I mean, I know Dave really dislikes Wandfire, so I'll be curious to see if he picks it up when he finds it.
There have been improvements to the shapes map drop algorithm, so that could come into play as well. So maybe book was the worst item that could have been on the ground for these players.
I would have picked up that book just to identify the levels themselves.
Oh, for sure.
Just so you don't have to figure it out.
Yeah, I just as far as, okay, well, I have first quest 1, I have 2 drops. I have first or second quest 1, I have 1 drop. That sort of thing makes a huge difference overall, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally with you on that. Because I really, really don't like not knowing what level I'm in as far as trying to keep track of where I'm finding items.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than feeling like you're in, you know, a shape 6 or something and you're actually in shapes 8, and so there's 2 items instead of 1.
And really, the difference between shape 6 and 8 is you get the Triforce to figure it out.
That's right.
That's about it. Dark Knot Overworld, that's not... I mean, at least they're not in dungeons, but yeah, they hurt. Don't walk into them.
Yeah, it makes it difficult. They especially on some of these choke point screens, it gets very hard to get to where you want to go, and Lionel's in combination with them is kind of a really trashy overworld to deal with. It does mean that we're still going to have Pole's voice in the dungeons, because I haven't seen him anywhere, which does mean that we're going to have a wand in some cases to clear out some room. Or a bow.
Yeah. And if Pole's voice are like the common enemy that's in multiple dungeon sets, that can be pretty annoying. Because it's just bunnies everywhere.
Dave is thinking about it. Neither runner going to pick up the book. Very interesting. So, this is interesting for us because now we still get to speculate where the heck they're at.
Oh man, we get to guess levels, assuming they ever find a level, which right now...
Or anything at this point, right?
Right. So far we've got a book that they left behind. And we haven't even figured out what overworld we're at yet.
I feel like we've been to the same 12 screens about 4 times at this point. I mean, to be fair, they're pretty nasty screens. Good thing they started with 4 hearts, man. Anything less than this would have been terrible.
Yeah. I mean, the difference between 1 and 2 hearts with the enemies that are out there, not much. 4, that's pretty nice.
All right, heading to the north, I guess would be northwest in this case, finally.
Yeah, Not a lot of money found either. I wonder if by some chance this is second quest overworld with the lack of money.
Yeah, I mean, we've only seen the one secret cave as well, which is the 10 for the small. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Trying to get up here to check some of these open caves, and it's just dark nuts, dark nuts, dark nuts.
Yeah. They keep trying to find a way to get to these open caves, but...
These trees
making use of those new screen scrolls, though.
Oh, yeah, the new screen scrolls. You'll have to explain those. There's some pretty fantastic new screen scrolls that you can do.
Yeah, so Dave was doing the clip from the bridge to Vanilla 1 over to the ferry, just kind of quick heal, quick check of that open cave. There's some interesting Death Mountain scrolls from right to left. You can start in the top right corner and go all the way over to the waterfall cave. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I do enjoy that. You can clear the one side of Death Mountain, scroll right over to the other one that you need to go to, and then go right to the waterfall. It's pretty.
You just gotta be careful not to soft lock yourself, because
that's right.
There are some screens where there's not a lot of forgiveness. Fury up to 5 hearts. If we ever find a white sword item, which that's still out there somewhere, he's got a pretty good chance. A dungeon? What?
And this looks like it's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon, all right. A lot of open doors here.
Second quest 4, maybe? Let's just throw stuff out there. Why not?
I'd need to see where he is on the map. I don't think this can be the A. I think he's too far left.
And that's interesting because there was a key drop in the corner of that reverse C room, which...
So, that almost certainly can push. It's one of the remove open stairs things.
Yeah. So the remove open stairs flag is interesting, to say the least.
I'm sure if Fury had bombs, he would totally take out the Dodongo and check that, but...
Alas.
Is that far enough left to be the A? Otherwise, this might be shapes or the D.
I don't know. If we picked up the book, we would know.
If we had a book, we would know, yeah.
It's one of those things that I really wonder how many dungeons they're going to pop into before they decide to go pick. And I think
maybe after 1 hour.
I think the answer here is one dungeon. If Fury's like, "Yep, let's go."
He might have forgotten that was turned off, so he's like, "Okay, we're doing this." Doesn't look like he's going to backtrack yet.
That was that was fantastic.
He learned. Don't snub the book. No.
35 for a medium, so not terrible.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's higher than usual. Almost certainly can afford bombs, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was getting ready to say. The general question is, how long does it take you to find something? Oh, there it is, the candle, to do something with, and there it is.
Now, can he actually kill anything on the overworld to get bombs? At this, I mean, in theory, the blue Lionel could die.
That is true. Fast blue Octorock anyways, rolled 2 HP.
Some random heart on the coast, which almost certainly you'd have to be like in the neighborhood for some reason to want to pick that up, and I'm not seeing a lot of evidence that there's any reason to backtrack there.
No. Fury's showing off one of these cool scrolls that you can do. $100 arrows. Holy cow.
That is max price. Well,
that's terrible.
Yeah.
Better hope that you're not on mixed second quest or second quest overworld here. You see the recorder, 4 hearts in the bottom corner. That's a nice pickup there for Dave.
Yeah, that's not bad. He could start checking recorder spots, maybe, but he's just going back to start. Interesting.
And we also get to play Name That Tune. And we do have a level 5, so this is either mixed quest or first quest.
Although if it's mixed, we don't know what the money situation is, because it can be mixed second quest secrets or mixed first quest secrets.
Yeah. And if it's mixed second quest, money could be an issue.
Oh, it is mixed because of the desert spot. The desert spot had any road. So this is mixed.
There we go.
Yeah. We just don't know the money, and we're not going to know that.
Yes! First part of the wish true. Second quest level 8 in play.
Hi, level 9. Remember, second quest 9 is free, HN. It's always free.
So free, right? Only takes 45 minutes to find the wand. Man. All right. So Dave should, hopefully, as long as he doesn't take a death, find his candle here pretty soon.
Vegas! No gambling.
And these screens are just brutal. So Dave's gonna go over here and check the... Man. And this should be a lake. Yep. And he has a recorder, so we'll see what we got here. Hey, it's a heart!
Hearts aren't bad. Still haven't figured out where our white sword item is. That could be something relevant.
As long as...
Oh, wait, it was the recorder. Ah, never mind. What am I talking about?
As long as Fury doesn't die, he's going to get his, but unfortunately, he decides to face tank another Dark Nut. What a terrible screen for those to be on again.
Oh, that kind of sucked. Well, he can loop around, I guess, the center lake, burning some stuff.
Yeah, get Candle Row. It's not a bad thing. This candle's really kind of giving him a bit of an exploration lead, just because he's able to clear out a few things. But overall, outside of finding Dungeon 9, nothing really...
Yeah, Dungeon 9 and Dungeon question mark, because he hasn't gone back and taken a look.
I think he thinks that's a dungeon I need bombs.
Yeah, I would want to return there with bombs just to get rid of that Dodongo to see what that staircase was all about.
Yeah. So what... Oh, yeah, here's second quest 7. What that staircase likely was the... one of the, like, first quest 9 second patcher room type thing. And it was replaced... Diamond staircase was replaced by a reverse C, is what that likely was.
I will take your word for it.
As Fury walks in, gets sniped by a Stalfos. PanzerDave with his candle.
Oh, but Stalfos just die. Where's your HP, buddies?
Yeah, right? I remember we had a swordless seed once that had... the wand was super free as long as you could get through 6 HP Stalfos with nothing but bombs and a candle.
That sounds exceedingly free to me. I don't know.
Yeah, an hour and a half.
Geese are dying to Is there anything not going to die to this candle?
Super ropes.
So Dave's going to wander around mysterious level, maybe? Yeah?
I wonder if he's going to go pick up the book. I doubt it.
It would be funny if he did, but I do know he really doesn't like Wildfire, but it might be too tempting.
At least 4 HP on the orange Gorilla, so that's one enemy in the dungeons that's not going to be easy to get bombs to drop off.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that it's the bomb droppers that you can't kill with a candle.
Super ropes have only got 2, so that's not bad either. Fury does find a heart container, as we find 72 for the large secret, which is not great.
It would especially not be great if that's the only large secret, but don't know yet.
Yeah, especially
Dave,
if somehow the bow is required.
The bow very well could be required. It might be our primary offense if Wand is in 9. And Red Candle. Because, you know, haha.
They pushing pretty hard into this. We know that this cannot be second quest level 4. So my initial is wrong. It's actually can't be second quest anything. It's either first quest or shape.
Is this possibly 6? No, that's too low. I think it might just be shapes then.
I think so. I think we got our wish here.
Well, that would be kind of funny.
Yeah, that configuration doesn't match any first quest dungeon.
Yeah, so shapes 1 through 6, 7 through 9, our second quest. Oh dear.
Bring it on.
Yeah, with 6 levels that are shapes, the book is kinda really nice.
Good lord, all these Lionels. Oh man. It's like all the easy screens are Octoroks and all the choke point screens are Lionels and Darkness.
Has Fury attempted to kill a blue Lionel yet?
I don't think so.
I know it's rare for them to actually drop down that low, but with -4... Oh, red bubbles.
J-Durg, yes, it is possible to end up with some push walls in the shapes because of that. It's rare, but it can happen.
Yeah, shapes, push walls, second quest push blocks. Yeah, that flag is on.
Overworld land bolas. That's a great suggestion, Palom. I think we'll take that right to front.
Yeah, how about we don't? Just don't. I think we're all better off. Although I do someday want to see a 4-headed Gleeok south of the fairy fountain in the forest area.
That would be cool. Yeah, why not?
Just for fun.
All right, if you're going to check some of these start screens while Panzer is still wandering around this yet unknown dungeon. Bubbles do what? We'll find out as soon as he revives.
Oh dear.
Yes! Welcome to Slow-Mo Link. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to have Zelda 2 Swamp in Zelda 1, here's what would happen.
At that, I just run to that room with the blue bubbles, or I just save immediately. There's not much choice here.
I'm telling you, people thought inverted controls was bad. Slow mode is, in my opinion, worse.
I mean, inverted controls messes with your mind. Slow mode, it just slows you down. And we're in a race trying to go fast, so it's always kind of aggravating.
when you're trying to get through things, that's terrible.
Oh, hey!
Oh boy! Second quest 8. All right, let's go. Hey, it's a shoot room.
It's kind of funny that after picking up the book, Fury has found second quest 9, 7, and then 8.
Right? Nothing else. Hey, and it's a meat block. And a ladder block. I guess we're not doing anything here. That could very well be a required meat block, too.
Yeah, ladder could be behind it. You just don't know.
I apologize. I shouldn't laugh as much, but I'm really enjoying this. And to be fair, I get to play these flags very soon as well, so...
Well, this was Fury's prize for beating me, so I'm just here to enjoy it.
Prize.
Fury is pretty rich. That medium secret that's pretty nice.
It's one of those things I know he's saving for a bomb shop, but at this point, I guess you hope for a bomb upgrade. I would probably buy meat, and I guess I wouldn't buy arrows yet until I find a bow, but definitely would pick up meat just to... Because you never know when you're going to start hitting the pay doors, which is always annoying. Hey, Dave's got his speed back. Woo!
And now he does. Now he's slow. Now he's fast. Now he's slow. Now he's fast.
And all that.
Back and forth.
Can't really progress anywhere, so all that is just gonna save anyway, basically. Oh God!
What's that
look at
shape?
This month. This is like, gosh almighty.
I'm guessing that's 6, but it could be a very large 5, maybe.
Yeah, looks like a snake.
It does not look like a dungeon you want to be in right now.
No, not at all. Holy cow!
He does have... This is his first foray into here with the candle, though. I guess he's going to give it a shot. Just kind of look around.
Dave immediately taking a potion from the taking.
I mean, he got the white sword item, so why not? It cures slow.
Like, no more of that crap. We are having a potion.
I think we're going to pick up those Mags bombs.
Who knows? Alright, so here we go. There is a walk-through wall indeed here in Shapes. Fantastic. And a possible staircase here. I don't think Dave got down this far because he didn't have a map.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to walk through walls, so... We'll see.
What is our reward? A heart container. Woo!
Well, that's one of the 2 items in this dungeon, because there's no way this is level 1, so this is the dungeon item of whatever this is, be it 6 or 5. Probably 6. Maybe.
I would imagine that it's 6, but yeah, like you said, sometimes we can get some really big level 5.
So the other item here is the floor item, which you gotta clear all those rooms.
I'm pretty sure it was a heart container.
Oh, did we see a floor heart container?
Pretty sure we saw a floor heart container in here already.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe that was in... No, that was in... Sorry, that was in 7, my bad. So, no,
yeah,
I'm not sure what the other one is. But yes, Fury finding out that slow-mo... when you're like, come back, blue bubble, and it starts going the other way.
Yeah, chasing down a blue bubble when you're slow is not fun.
Hey, Dave has bombs. Oh my God, 5 HP on the Gorilla here. That's terrible.
Was that 5 or 6? Did it take 2 hits from the candle to kill him?
It may have. The fact that they don't.
Yeah, I think it was a double hit. Either way, that's garbage, so...
Alright, Fury making the play here, but doesn't have a key, so he's not going to actually be able to go through the key door behind the meat block. At this point, you just want some bombs.
Well, that will be the only meat block in the seed, though, so there's that going for it, I suppose.
Yeah, but it could be important.
It could be, but it's Second Quest 8. When is that place ever important?
Right?
There's still shapes.
Are not turned off, but it can be the rare shop, and it could be behind a bomb wall.
Yeah, the randomizer assumes you can get bombs, so it'll put bomb shops behind wherever it wants to. And fast blues die to a candle. So that's something on the overworld they could, in theory, get bombs from if the game ever decided to let them.
Yeah, not very good bomb drop luck thus far, for sure. Fury making nice work of the clip there. That door took me a fortnight to make. It's 2 weeks for you youngins. Alright, so Fury going somewhere. Looks like the grave to make some open checks here.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do when you just can't get bombs? I would think you'd probably try to just get bombs.
Yeah.
It's really holding back the exploration here.
Yeah, and when you get a pack, you save. And then you go clear out 4 screens and you retry until you find something that's useful.
Pretty much. Because there's got to be a bomb shop somewhere. Yeah, he's just going to the literal graveyard. With the recorder, there's a couple more spots that are opened up too, so that's nice. Although he hasn't gotten it yet.
Burns the candle. Buys the key. I like that purchase. At this point, you could go back to Second Quest 8 and peek into the next room, which is probably not going to let you go anywhere, but you can do that if you want.
You could totally do that. I think at this point, Dave probably knows this level is shapes. I mean, that's kind of like a weird, messed up map. He's persevering, though.
Yeah. And this is why, and you know, it's, again, he's always said, I'm never going to pick up the book. Unless it's Boomstick. He's just never going to pick up the book. And that's perfectly fine, but you know, in this case, it could come to bite him a little bit because this dungeon in particular is extremely weird shaped and can really burn a lot of resources and time.
Oh, definitely.
And hopefully
he does still have bombs.
He does. He picked up a 4-pack from clearing out that Dodongo, so that's helpful. Fury's still not going to that south cave, though, that has the recorder.
I think he's going to just fill up and then probably do it.
So we know that the item in this dungeon is the heart container. Now, we don't know what the floor drop is, but we also haven't been able to find the floor drop room yet, so...
I mean, in theory, we might have found the floor drop and it was a pack of bombs, because the White Sword bombs are shuffled somewhere.
Point proven. Another fantastic little niche thing here.
Yeah, so there's gonna possibly be a really troll item.
Fireballs and moving slow. Name a better combination.
I mean, it could have Wizropes in there.
True. Oh, well, it could be something here. Yeah, at this point, Dave has to know it's a nasty shape. And a recorder for Fury.
Well, that does give him more overworld to look at, and hope maybe for a bomb store. Because at this point, it just feels bad. You're almost 30 minutes in and you haven't seen a pack of bombs yet. Oof.
Good times in Hyrule.
Dave does find a level under a bomb spot. So this is another shape something.
And fortunately, a keys in what could be a push block room.
Yeah, and Fury's starting to check all the recorder spots.
And we get a map! That's... wow. Interesting. It looks like Tetris.
Yeah, it does. And I do kind of think that is Hymn of the Faith, as far as the song.
Red
It does sound like FF10. Ah, Red Ring. He should have left that behind.
And a Triforce. It could possibly be bow blocked from getting to the next portion of the dungeon that contains the second item, which is kind of it.
Well, is this 2 or 1?
Level 2.
It's 2. Alright. We got level 2. Huzzah.
2 floor drops. I guess we could go down and see what's there. But we have to clear out these guys in order to do that. Oh, he's so close! They rolled super low. It's doable, but difficult.
Yeah, it just needs a guy to work with him.
So far, the recorder not really paying off at all.
What, our door repair's not worth it?
The hardest part of trying to do that with a candle is that you've got to make sure that that last head gets on the flame, because you got like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 frames, just because the HP resets on the main head by the time the rest of the segments die. So it's really annoying. So we're back on the overworld. Red Ring gonna help Dave not die, which is nice. Meanwhile, Panzer 30 minutes into the seed with no bomb.
I was idly curious if Dave would consider picking up the book, but no, he's very anti-book, so...
Oh, look! Another arrow shop.
Well, you know, the seed's trying to say a message. Buy arrows.
No Max Plus. It has indeed been 30 minutes without a bomb drop.
Yeah, and I don't know that Fury knows where he is on his count either to see if he's near a bomb drop possibility.
Yeah, to be fair, Fury hasn't been having any drops drop.
Yeah, you kind of have to have drops to have a chance of getting bombs.
So I think he's hit just about every open cave on the map. Meaning at this point, he has got to find a way to get a bomb. 2 HP blue Lionels, so you called it earlier.
Yeah, sometimes they roll low, and if that's how you have to get your bombs, that's how you get your bombs.
And Dave finding second quest 8 and running into the same issue. Unfortunately, Fury just not getting a drop.
I think at this point, I'd probably be very stubborn and just kill the blue Lionels over and over right next to start until I got bombs.
And there it
sucks.
is! Up a save.
Yay!
We can do things!
If by do things you mean bomb 4 spots, retry, bomb 4 spots, retry.
Dude, whatever, it's new stuff.
It is new stuff.
And
I mean, you can bomb places, you can get robbed. Find the 4th arrow shop.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right, Corral 9 for PanzerDave. He's going to check it. He's going to get his second quest info out of this.
Yeah, I mean, the starting spot under the A just tells you second quest. And you gotta catch them all. Fair enough, old man.
Interesting that there's no right-hand door, though. Makes it a little bit curious. All right, gonna do some DM checks here. I don't remember, where was level 2?
Level 2 was south of the Letter Cave.
Hi. This looks like a level 4 or 5.
I mean, it could be a bigger 3.
That's true.
Probably not. But the difference between all of those is basically they're all going to have a floor item, they're all going to have a dungeon item. So if it's not 1 or 2, same difference.
Hey, not bad. And hey, gels rolled low. That's all that matters, right? Gels and keys rolled low.
Those are some of the more annoying enemies, having them roll to being killed by a candle, as opposed to having 4 HP. Good thing.
And we have a staircase. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, baby. Silvers.
I mean, you had 4 arrow shops, but I guess silvers are alright.
Hey, and they're free. They don't cost 100 rupees, so, you know. And a raft on the floor. How fantastic is that?
So, whatever this level is, we got the items out of it. Yay.
Now you just gotta find a Triforce.
Yeah, then you're kind of done with this place forever.
Yeah, and it's one of those things, like, what is your play? Do you continue to try to clear this out having gotten the items, or do you come back later when you have a repeatable damage source and you can clear this out fast?
Given Fury's situation with no bombs, I'd still walk around because you might get a bomb pack on the floor or keys.
That's fair. Again, the book kind of paying dividends here with shapes. Oh, hi. After seeing that, I might duck out if I see another one of those rooms.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't spend resources here. I just kind of keep poking around.
3 keys is a nice place to be for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, and the bubbles are inside the loop. How about that?
Lovely old man. Dave's in a level. Where's this level?
I don't know. It's over. Oh, it's on the recorder spot by start.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen that one. So that's another one of the 1 through 6 levels.
Dig Dogger really just likes all kinds of music. Hi, Trap Room. Ooh. Well,
Guess you have to go from above in that level Dave's at. That's kind of annoying.
all right. We have a key door, or a bomb door. And immediately walk into a map. Man, he's just getting all sorts of lucky. This is probably level 1. Possibly 3, but probably level 1. And a Triforce.
Yeah.
Let's get the... He's going to go... Oh, this is brave. He's going to attempt this key. And keep exploring. Oh, no! And it happened!
I mean, the room saved because there were bubbles in it, so he doesn't have to clear it again. He does have to walk back to it, so it's kind of sucks.
Oh no, it happened! And he has to walk back in slow mode!
Well, okay.
Back here?
That kind of sucks.
There's not. The price you pay for 2 keys. Oh god.
I mean, the keys might be worth it. You might end up needing the keys later, but
Except
being slow
you have a room
kind
of
of sucks.
wizrobes you have to get through.
Oh, it'll be fine. Or he gives up. Whichever.
Gets another bomb pack.
Alright, so Dave got some bombs to return to this level.
Oh, pretty. This is likely our staircase, and there are wizrobes.
I mean, what's the primary enemy, though? That's the question.
That is the question. Hopefully not the blue wizrobe.
Well, I guess if you want to think that way, you can... If you're on Dave's side instead of the enemies.
Oh god, yes! I love it. Oh, so many red bubbles. It's so good. Fortunately, there is a blue bubble in the next room. And
Yeah, but that's kind of a gateway to the rest of the level, so you have to get through that without getting hit to kind of go through the rest of the level unslowed.
And the blue wizrobe is not the gatekeeper, so we do have an item. And it is a staircase.
Well, you know, there's that little tiny room, so you gotta go look at it, right?
And we're just gonna up A. And in theory, correct, that could technically contain the Triforce with these flags, I think.
If it was immediately visible, but with nothing visible on the floor, that push block would just push, so that room was nothing.
Okay. And he runs into the red bubble. He's just gonna keep going. He has a potion, just in case. Back to 2Q8. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness, it's a free ladder. We can go get a heart container.
I like ladders and stealthos. That's just funny.
And super handlers. Boy, it's a good thing there was a ladder in this level because it's super needed. And would you look at that?
Fun.
Oh, a staircase room with red land mola in it, and followed by a vertical. And right next to it is a reverse C with a Goma. Wait, those rolled low though. That's easily killable, I think. And there's a Triforce inside of a staircase room. Very nice.
Yeah, so at least you'll get a Triforce out of this place, probably.
Probably. That's the key, yeah. Oh man, this Manhandla. Luckily he has a red ring, so he can tank some damage, but this Manhandla not being nice, taking all his and he dies.
You can tank some damage, but you can't take so many hits to where you still die. And that really is unfortunate, because he fed a lot of bombs to that guy.
Yeah, Fury does clear out the Redland Mola with the low HP here and is able to find a staircase. So he's going to explore this 8 a little bit and see if he can't find high. Yeah, that's super helpful, right? Followed by even more helpful. Yeah,
Yeah, you want to bomb some keys? No?
Yeah, this dungeon feels like a whole load of nope.
It really does. So, I mean, where else does Fury go? Continue bombing random squares on the overworld, though?
Yeah, I think you have to.
I mean, you're gonna have to do it at some point.
Alright, so Dave has his Triforce. He got 2 items out of here. He's gonna check to see what dungeon this is. It is 1, so there is another item available inside of a staircase, yes?
So that was 1, so there's going to be 2 floor items and then a staircase item. And you just saw the ladder in there, correct? Nothing else.
The ladder and, yeah. Yeah, so there's 2 more items in there, isn't there?
He didn't see anything down a staircase there, right?
No, he found a staircase, but it took him to the other side.
Right. And he was blocked by a key door from like 3 rooms, so
Man.
He's gonna need a key.
Well, he's got plenty of rupees. He could definitely make a purchase.
If I was them, I would really wonder where the bomb store is at this point.
On Death Mountain behind a bomb, or behind a push block that's from a dungeon that's behind.
Now, here's something I don't know. Could the only bomb shop be behind a bush block with Power Bracelet in 9?
Yeah, there's no reason why not. Nothing in the logic says you have to be able to access the bomb.
Yeah, that would kind of really suck.
And I mean, to be fair, they got a pretty good overworld roll with these Lionels for rolling 2 HP. Like, that's a godsend. They could be 10 for all.
Yeah, and they both know that they died at 2, so... I mean, you don't want to rely on blue Lionels for your bombs, but they are on like 50 million screens, so...
Yeah, they're never fun to farm, but, you know, you take what you can get. You're, interestingly enough, going to take a heart container.
Well, you know, there's that free pack of bombs at the Mag's cave.
Right.
And he doesn't have Red Ring right now, so... eh.
Alright, so Dave gonna do the same little trip here. And he's got a ladder, so he might be able to maneuver around this dungeon. We'll see if this meat block is indeed required.
I mean, he bought the meat. Is it even necessary? Souls don't die to a candle, so that's kind of unfortunate. Fires don't die. But the red keys do.
It doesn't. Meat block is, in fact, a required thing. And they don't die to a bomb, either. Oh,
ugh. I hate when they don't die to a bomb.
Fury did... Okay. Taking a potion. Yeah, so Dave gonna find out the bad news here. That this is a second quest dungeon, and it's not a good one.
Yeah, kind of funny that meat was actually required. You normally don't expect that, but This was just so linear to start that it shoved you there.
Yeah, at this point, he's got to. He knows this is Second Quest 8, which he's got to be cringing at just a little. And we have Fury back in question mark dungeon 3, probably 3.
This level that he just needs the Triforce out of. I guess he's gonna get it and then just kind of be like done with the place.
Yeah, gotta get it. That's all, right?
Yeah, he just gotta get it. Just simple. No problems whatsoever.
It'd be painful to see him burn a potion charge here, but whatever you got to do to get through this thing.
I did like Dave taking down those Landmolo with just the candle. Yeah, it's not going to go through the stair right now.
Fury did it as well. The very nice HP roll on those. I'm sure the blues aren't going to be nearly as kind.
I mean, so far the unkind things are the orange gorillas and the orange wizards, both rolled high, so...
Yeah. And the manhandlers, because, you know, we love those.
Yeah. And the Zols. I suppose the Zols kind of suck. Oh, hey. I like it.
Yeah, using the
going through that walkthrough.
Yeah, we'll see what this does. It gives him access, I think, to one more room. See if that lets him accomplish anything here. And I could have a drop in the room as well, so we'll see what happens. And our reward
so far
is a room we cannot do. So, yeah.
Yay.
I mean, he has a ladder, so he can progress this way. But doesn't have a key, so he can't get through the key door. And level 4 was the dungeon that we were just in there on Fury's side.
Yeah, so that's what our tracker has marked, so the tracker knows what's up.
So it's 45 minutes or so in, and we can take stock of what we know. We found 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, and 9, and a ladder and silvers. That's really about it.
And we have what is probably 6 found also, but we haven't confirmed that.
Yes, that nasty, nasty dungeon, correct. Yeah,
which leaves 3 and 5 somewhere.
Level 8's key blocked, or you need a wand or something. And we have a... Man, see, things like this are just like, how many bombs are you going to waste on Dave's side if you have bomb walls trying to figure out how to navigate these dungeons? Because these linear ones are just... They trash your resources.
So, that dungeon on Fury's side... 4 or 6. I mean, 5 or 6. I guess this is more 5, I guess?
No. This thing rolled like super high, too. Like 9 HP.
That's unfortunate.
Hi! Gotta retry. I don't blame him.
Yeah. So he doesn't have that Triforce now, does he?
I believe he saved after level 4.
Did he save after getting the Triforce? Even though it robs him of health? Maybe.
Yes.
I wasn't paying too much attention.
Which, again, I don't mind. You want to save your bombs, because...
Yeah.
He
has had the bomb issues. Probably 5, yeah. That leaves 3 as unknown at this time.
Oh, and he's immediately ladder blocked. Oh, that's terrible. So he's got to find level 1.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think that's probably like the only recorder spot he hasn't checked.
And Dave back in this level, what we assume is level 6.
Yeah, there's no telling where in the world the map to this level is. 6, it could be really deep, because there's a lot of open... Oh man, those gorillas.
Yeah, they're nasty. Hey, bombs, not bad. I'd take him if I'm Fury. So let him maybe clear out this in the room over here with the dig dugger.
Yeah, he has really limited options in this dungeon as far as what he can do without ladder.
Yeah, again, if he doesn't get anything from this, he can just retry and get his bombs back anyways, so it's not a big deal. Now can he get down south and bomb before he dies to these guys? And the answer is yes. Man, those iframes. So sick. Did Tektites roll high? There's a question for you. Nothing worse than Tektites. Oh, and he dies.
Yeah, we hadn't really seen Tektites this seed. Until now.
5 HP Tektites. Those are just...
That's not a good time. Not at all. Dave gets a key and is immediately faced with key doors and red bubbles. Oof.
Oh, they rolled low.
Well, can't have everything. There's still the blue ones.
Yes, there are. There still are the blue ones. Or hey, maybe you'll get a, scatter block room with 8, fire with 4 HP keys underneath. You know, that's required somehow.
The blue landmo's also pretty low.
I mean, he was using bombs, but I guess they did burn pretty quick too. So what do we got here? A compass. That's good information. Gonna retry.
Yeah, just kind of keep a mental note of where that is. At this point, he has to get the ladder before he can do anything in that level.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he's gonna go... Well, I guess he's gonna burn and try to get some bombs, but hopefully he doesn't go back to Death Mountain. And he kind of goes back down to start. But the problem is that's like the one spot left on the map in that entire region that he hasn't done. Hopefully he didn't forget that it's there. But at the same time, do you really want to walk all the way back there to check it at this point when you could go to Death Mountain?
Yeah, at this point, you're saving and you're using your bombs to check spots. You're still missing several levels.
Bow! In level 1 in the staircase.
All right. Well, that's something. That's offense right there.
As we move in slow mode. Offense, but Dave does not have the arrows right now.
He does not, and he can't afford wooden ones because those are 100. But there's another item in here, so he's going to keep looking.
Sorry, I'm dead. Not yet, old man, not yet. Oh, perfect. He's got 3 bombs. Let's see what he can do here. Nice! Nice, nice.
It's always nice when the enemies actually work with you.
All right, we'll take it.
Sure.
Hey, I mean, if gels and stuff rolled low, then you're good. If they rolled that low, it's useful.
There's a lot of stuff that could die to that.
We have a ladder spot check, and it is another heart container. Not even going to take it. And it's nice for later, though, to have a free potion on the start screen in case you need it.
Yeah, I don't mind saving that as a potion there. Dave has a red ring, he's got plenty of hearts. He doesn't need that.
Alright, so Fury just not finding anything. At this point, I feel like I almost need a power bracelet or something for level 3. We've checked so many things at this point.
I mean, there's still a couple more Death Mountain spots. But power bracelet, or, we have that raft and Vanilla 4 is still out there.
That's true. Dave gets taunted by the arrows.
I just read what that old man was saying. I hear you enjoy the scenic route. 55 minutes in.
No joke, right? All right, so Dave going to burn his last bomb, pick up this 35, go buy arrows, and have about 12 arrows that he can shoot here. 13.
Well, if he can turn at least like a couple of those into bombs, which one arrow takes out a blue Lionel.
It's like the hand of Midas. All right, we have a letter. I mean, we're down to our, like, almost the last Death Mountain checks here.
Yeah, they've done a lot of overworld clearing. We're getting close to needing Power Bracelet. Or, you know, that rap spot.
Yeah. And nothing here. So, Fury's basically got to find level 1. At this point, I don't think he can do anything. And I feel like you got to find level 1, get the bow. You've got the arrows, so all that's in logic for you to go do level 8, which contains the Power Bracelet, which gets you to level 3.
Why would you put the Power Bracelet there when it could be on the floor in 6?
I mean, you could put it in the floor in 8. How about that?
Sure. Underneath the Goma, right?
Always.
Hey, Goma fighting.
Let's see if 11 rupees is enough. It does take 5. Holy cow. Flashbacks to the Saber Amazing Ampharos race, where he ran out of rupees twice against the Goma.
Why won't this guy just die? Man, that's almost half Dave's money right there.
And, well, he gets into the next room without spending a key. Unfortunately, he has no bombs, and it's Gibdo. And it's not a walkthrough, so you need a bomb. Very interesting.
Yeah, and I don't think we know how much HP Gibdos have, but...
I don't think so. Okay, so Fury is at least in the right area. He's gonna check it. He's gonna find it.
And he does have the keys required to go deep enough to get the bow out of it, so...
I can go...
He'll probably be leaving with everything.
Sorry, had to. I guess there is another Goma here. It takes more than one shot.
I mean, why wouldn't it? Something's got to roll high this seed, so why not bosses?
Yeah. Just waiting for the Gleeok that's required.
I mean, for a Gleeok to be required, they'd have to have a bow, a wand, rather.
Yeah.
We don't want that, right?
That's the only flag that didn't get turned on in this that I kind of wish that I had done is the boss shuffle. Because it was kind of one of those last-minute additions I didn't know about, but that would have been kind of interesting having Gleeoks and stuff blocked the way in level 9. Not really.
Patras do a pretty good job of what they're supposed to do in 9.
Alright, we're going to see if we get anything out of this one. Fury going to be extremely disappointed.
Yeah.
What do we have? The boomerang. Let's be the boomerang. Bombs! Even, I mean, it's good for him, but oh man.
Well, it's not a floor item.
That's good.
So we know where it is.
Oh man. Okay. Oh yeah, this is perfect. Superman handler. Yeah, why not?
Oh man.
So, again, we come back to that question, and I'll ask you: you've gotten 1 item out of 8 at this point. Do you continue with 3 bombs, a candle, and 3 arrows?
If I was in Dave's shoes, I would be doing Overworld. Just on the chance to get secrets for money, find the other levels that I haven't found. I would not be in 8 right now.
Fury attempting desperately to navigate this fantastic room. Doesn't do it. Gonna be slow-mo. Gonna find his ladder. He's gonna be happy about that.
And Dave finds out the Gibdo room is actually a solid wall, so...
Wow, okay.
I guess that Manhandla...
Dang.
Or somewhere over in that area.
Fury get the bad news. Fortunately, this room doesn't contain anything. And this one didn't have anything either. He's gonna have to try to burn all 5 with a candle. Super unlikely.
Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. If he goes back in and checks that one key door, he's going to find a bow, though. And bow versus gels, that'll work.
Especially when you got silvers, you're doing 4 damage. Compass for Panzer, which is become fantastically useless. Yeah, I mean, you even have the Triforce out at this level already. I just don't... I personally probably would not be spending time in level 8 with so many other dungeons still on the table.
I mean, it's all a gamble. This could have the wand for all you know. You just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like that race last night versus Chest Jerk. I was like, do I go back into 8 for the item? And it's happened to be the wand. It's what you make for personal choices, and you know, to each their own. Nothing wrong with what Dave's doing. It's just it's very risky, which is the way he plays a lot of. Don't do it. Good man, Fury. Good man. Now you have to clear out this room in slow-mo. And you don't have a red ring. Man, with a potion, I probably would have popped it by now, just out of annoyance.
I don't know about using the potion right now. You're only an hour in. That's like, what, a third of the way through the seed?
At this point, yeah. The sword beam, that's what I'm talking about, man. So now you get a slow-mo through a staircase on half a heart. I don't know. He's got the potion on just in case. Like, I am not dying here.
Yeah, that's a good play.
Just do it. Just do it. Oh, man, it's so close. All right, he does it. Oh, man. All right, so does he go here? Oh, he doesn't have any bombs either, so he cannot check these other rooms for the other item. Oh, it's annoying. So he's going to find out this is level 1. I probably would go back in here checking for the other item at this point. Once I get bombs, of course. But yeah, having silvers is going to be fantastic. Just have to make sure that you don't blow through all of your stock of rupees before you actually start making progress somewhere.
Keys have been kind of an issue for Dave right now. A lot of key doors.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we saw in level 7, we already saw Fury pick up the heart container on the floor. I don't believe we saw the staircase.
Second Quest 7 is an interesting level. I kind of like to dig it if given the opportunity, but who knows.
Gonna burn a heart, and we find a possible staircase room here. Good guy Wallmaster dropping a 5er. Ooh, 8 HP, 9 HP, I think, on the blue Gorilla. There has to be 8 HP.
Yeah, so Fury very happy to have the silvers with the HP rolls that way.
However, we do see Stalfos die to a boomerang, which is really nice.
Yeah, the boomerang is potentially a lot more useful with this flag set. Just with the +/-4, a lot of killed by a boomerang now.
Avoid the red bubbles. What do we find? Another staircase, unfortunately. And a key. Some blue bubbles. That's nice to have a room full of just blues sitting around for yourself.
What is Fury doing?
That's a great question. We do see that this should be a staircase for sure. Is this the item? Wow, okay. Okay, red candle and 8. Or is that 7? That's 7.
Yeah, 7. Red candle.
That's over in the wing there. So nice find for Dave. A repeatable weapon that doesn't cost money, which is fantastic. But was bow blocked.
That should pick things up a little bit for Dave, just having that offense that doesn't cost money. Fury's pretty good. He has 58 rupees, but that can dwindle so quickly.
For sure.
So I guess the red candle was on the outer loop. And Fury's wandering around the inner circle here.
Wow, that just took him on a one-way there. I think that Goma staircase, the blue Goma staircase, is what he needs to take to try to get to the outside ring, because Dave didn't explore. Actually, it was earlier in the dungeon than that, because Dave only hit the outside ring on the bottom and then on the right-hand side. So it was a very early staircase.
Yeah, sometimes this level just kind of... There's so many stairs. It could take you into different sections. Fury's grabbing the Triforce, though. Does he go back?
Just checking to make sure it's 7.
So would you 100% go back for the item here?
I mean, at this point, he's done most of the dungeon, so there's not a whole lot left for him to... But I don't know, it's a tough call.
I mean, you have your bow, you have your silvers. Basically, you're missing one, and potentially, I guess, power bracelet.
Yeah. And a map for Dave can confirm it's 7. So yeah, Fury going the long way around here, gonna cost himself an extra heart, and may not even be able to get down there to begin with. I do not know which staircase Dave took, but I do know that he didn't explore too much before he found that way camp. Alright, so if he goes right and up, it's just a couple of rooms that way, but he's gonna go left first. Gets a bomb drop, so that's pretty good.
Now, would you be tempted at some point to leave a rupee boss if it was somewhat accessible? If your primary weapons here are bow and arrows?
Yeah, if it's in with like the first room, I probably would.
Yeah, it's a fun thing just to kind of save it for later, especially if you end up emerging from a staircase into a rupee boss, so you don't have to clear it for any real reason. But
yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where later on, do I need to buy a key? Do I need to buy meat? Do I need more arrows? There's so many situations, and it seems like we're probably on second quest mixed, just because we haven't seen another large secret yet. So money is pretty sparse as far as things go. And oh my gosh, he can't get. He has to go from the top, or there's a different staircase on the bottom that takes him over to that portion. That's annoying.
Yeah, he's gonna end up full clearing this. I mean, red candle's good though, but
I mean,
the time
it hurts, but I think it's worth it for the red candle. Just because it's, I don't understand. Oh, is Dave looking for the second item? on the floor? I swear it was a heart container, but I'm not sure where it was.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it, but
We've
there's a lot going
just about
on.
every room.
Dave has been in every single room.
Very interesting. Maybe he didn't realize he picked it up. I don't know.
Well, that's another thing with these levels. If you go into one and you pick up something and you don't know what it was, you can kind of forget you got something there.
For sure. Okay, more bombs here for Fury, which is nice, and then he'll find his red candle, which he's going to be super happy about. Which is also Goma. Like, so many Gomas. And more bombs, so he's going to get a full bomb refresh on top of a repeatable weapon, so I think the time investment probably worked.
Yeah, his resource situation looks looking pretty nice.
7
Would want some more
keys.
rupees, but 7 and 8, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, Dave up to 5 now, too. I mean, Dave was running around forever without keys. So as much as the time investment in this particular dungeon sucks, walking out with a whole bunch of keys is really nice for everything else.
Yeah, and leaving with that repeatable offense is very nice.
And yeah, making the play immediately back to level 1 to find this third item. And Dave has not yet picked up 8's Triforce. He is searching frantically for the floor item here in the dungeon, which I think he may have already picked.
So Fury came back to 1 for the... Why is he back in 1?
Because he never got the third item. He never got the second floor drop.
He got the ladder. Did he not get Magic Boomerang?
No, he did not.
Ah.
He did not have a
Oh,
bomb
right.
to press through that wall. Monies! Unfortunately, he's going to go north first, which is not the right way to go. And he doesn't have red rings, so fighting this guy is a real pain. He does have silvers, though, which is, I guess, nice. Doing an interesting strat here. So basically, one shot on each arm and then get a bomb, but unfortunately gets trolled a bit.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I do like the one shot on each arm thing. Just... I might lay a bomb down first, just to see if I get lucky and hit all 4.
Would you look at that? Moldorp's dying to a boomerang.
That's always nice.
Taking out a whole thing in just one back sweep, that's great. And we got bunnies, but we got a bow, and we got arrows.
And I like the force bomb there. Dave paying attention.
Yeah, for sure. So this is a dungeon that Fury has yet to find. We'll see what the second item here is.
Well, at this point, we're missing a lot of heart containers, so odds are.
Interesting, Dave did not pick up the rubies. And a freaking another life or money room. Goodness great. And it's required. Oh, it's so painful. Good thing this was a 4-heart start, right?
Well, Dave's back down to 4. I mean, he's been passing up hearts, so he probably doesn't care.
I mean, he's got the red ring too, so he's basically got 12, but still, it's painful. Yeah, I really like this strat here by Fury. It's pretty awesome. Well done. Gets a compass. Not helpful, but still very nicely done.
Yeah, he hadn't checked either of these 2 rooms, so he's trying.
At least gets his bombs back, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, and Dave wooden boomerang in 2. That's not particularly relevant.
That sucks. So I think we're looking at a wand in 9. Why not?
I mean, 3, 5, 6...
Yeah, a wand in 9. We like wands in 9.
Yeah, there's always 9.
Man, we never did find the floor drop in 9 or in 8 or the other item, did we?
No, we just saw the one bombs downstairs.
It's a nasty dungeon. Sorry, I'm dead. And there it is, and he is going to pick it up, and we are going to head right on. Yes, Eat My Steel Heart Shuffle is on. And speaking of which, that's the second item in... Oh, that's an item in 6, which we had already seen, I believe.
Yeah, we've already seen the heart in there.
Again, interesting that he's passing up a heart container. I mean, again, I know I have the red ring, but 4 hearts still makes me nervous.
4 hearts is pretty low.
But again, that's just like Dave's signature play style. He is kind of just goes hard, goes heavy, low resources as needed, doesn't waste any extra frames doing anything else, and you know, it pays off for him. Getting some coast checks here. I think we are. We're just about down to power bracelet required for level 3.
Yeah, Fury's gonna find 2, which he hasn't found yet. Probably knock that out once he goes back up in that area. And we're left with what? Vanilla 4 Wrath Spot and then Power Bracelet?
Yeah, that's basically it. And Fury, you know, just back over here, gonna grab this heart container. Why not? So
Dave checking a lot of walls in this 6.
Yeah.
This is when the book atlas would really, really pay off.
Yeah, because this is super linear in this portion of it, and it's you know, again, burning resources. Fortunately, he has a repeatable weapon, so he's able to get some bombs, drops, and things like that. But again, it's also a time investment. So, you know, 6 in one hand, half dozen.
I mean, at the rate they're going, Wand might be your last go mode item, and you might already have all the Triforce pieces when you get it. So is Wand Fire that much of a threat?
I mean, yeah, I don't, especially with a red ring, I'm usually okay. It's annoying, but usually with a red ring, I'm okay. If I have a green tunic, I might be a little bit more squeamish, but you know, in these flags, if I find the book early, I'm going to get it every single time without question, because I do not want to guess what dungeons are.
Yeah, I would almost certainly always get the book, unless I've identified basically that Shapes isn't involved. Shapes is kind of my biggest, yeah, I want the book type thing.
Yeah, the only other time I might consider it if I know that there's no Shapes is if I have second quest 7 and 8. It's always nice to kind of have to help navigate. You know, if you end up with first quest, I probably wouldn't grab it in that case.
So Fury is back in this, what we assume is 5, that was ladder blocked.
Yes.
And now he can proceed.
So new territory. We know that this here is the Triforce room, as shown by the Triforce on the floor. And I
just kind of gonna wander into that, I suppose. Get the health. It's kind of in the door.
Yeah, and looking from that, that's one of those second quest, I think 5 only drop locations to be like right there by the door. It's kind of interesting. Super annoying. Like you're super deep in a dungeon and you need to keep going, and the Triforce is there and you can't do anything about it.
I mean, you just pick it up and move on. Yep. Not much you can do.
We got some fire. Gonna get the bad news.
Is there anything worse than a Vire that doesn't die to silvers?
Zols that don't die to silvers, that have gels that only die to silver.
That sounds like a good time. Dave is in a Triforce room. It's free.
One day I will get Fred to add randomized enemy damage. 4 HP gels that do 2 hearts. Why not? Alright, we have a staircase. Is it the transport? Indeed it is.
I mean, odds were it was the transport, but you could always hope it's the item.
Hey, it saved a key.
I mean, they're starting to approach finding the magic key, any key here, territory.
Right? You go the first, I don't know, what, 55 minutes with 0 keys, and now you're just so overstocked on them, it doesn't matter.
That's when the magic key,
Oh, that's
any
painful.
key.
Oh, hi! That's not. So, yeah, floor item in 6 is the wand.
And Dave finds it without the map, so that's pretty good.
You have to imagine that that's the next place Fury is going to head.
He doesn't really have much option. 6 and 2 are right next to each other. He has little bomb caves to check over there, so sure.
But still, the dying question of where is level 3? And I don't think Dave's found 4 yet.
Yeah, he hasn't found 4 or 5, because he hasn't bombed Death Mountain.
Of course, bombs are helpful for that endeavor. Blue Tektite's also rolling low. Alright, so an hour 21 minutes. Got a wand for Dave. Let's see how this pans out as far as creating a lead for himself.
Yeah, we're kind of starting to approach the end game here just a little bit. Dave is kind of in well, he doesn't have the silvers. He'll get those when he finds 4, though.
This should be our staircase item here in what we assume is level 5. And it's going to be... Any key would be the only thing to be worth anything. It's a heart container. I guess the power bracelet.
Yeah... How about a heart?
Oh my god! There's a bomb shop. It does exist.
Oh, wow. It's just that cave. Just, you know, hey,
The cave that
bomb
nobody
shop.
could bomb.
No one had bombs over here, but alright.
Alright, so Fury going to check this last spot here. I guess we had this one as well, which is it's more money.
You know, money's not bad.
Oh, we haven't checked Vanilla 5 yet either, have we?
I don't think anyone has walked up the mountain yet.
Yeah, Arrow Shop. Yay. We have seen that before, I guess.
Yeah. Arrows.
Alright, so
Kinda
Fury,
don't need that.
where is he gonna head now? Running out of options here.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he knows where he's going right now. Probably thinking about it.
Yeah, when you're an hour 22 in and you didn't get bombs until 40 minutes, sometimes it can be disorienting, especially with the mirrored overworld, trying to figure out where the heck you've been and not been.
I'm thinking at this point that we have second quest money. We haven't seen a second large secret. I don't know that we've seen over 4 smalls yet, but
I think we are for second quest for sure, unless they're just by random chance. 2 larges blocked under push blocks. I think it's second quest for sure.
Oh, they might as well act like it's second quest, since they're not getting that money anyway.
All right, level 2 for Fury. If he doesn't die.
I mean, there's a red ring that's kind of free, so he should be good.
Yeah, gonna be really disappointed with the second item here, but gonna get this. Should hopefully get his wand, I would say, within the next 10 minutes. And then it's basically, where do you go? Basically, it's got to be second quest 8 at this point, if we are indeed power bracelet locked, in order to get the PB.
Did we see the floor item in 5? I assume so.
I believe it was a heart container.
So it was just another heart. Yeah, then that leaves 8. That's kind of our only option.
Yeah, the stark contrast of 10 hearts versus 4. This is level 5. I think this is level 5.
This is 4.
Oh, 4.
Dave's on
Okay.
4 screen right now.
Yeah, so that's going to be our silvers for Dave once he finds them.
And the raft, and I don't think Fury ever went to Vanilla 4, so that's kind of a loose square.
I'm sure he didn't either. He is going to go back for the second item here, which he's going to be disappointed by, but we'll quickly find and then head over to level 6. Fortunately for him, he's been stocked up very well on money. Found the red candle at the right time, so has the arrows for when he needs them, and the red candle to do all the dirty work for the low HP enemies.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty quick for Fury. 6 will take some time, but
he's got a map.
Yeah, he's got a map.
He's not going to be happy with with this next room though. But he's got plenty of hearts. He's not going to care to give up a third one. But yeah, he'd be at 12 hearts right now if it wasn't for the Takeney or the Mugger rooms here.
I mean, you always try not to give the old man what he wants, but you do what you gotta do. So did Dave not go and find that staircase, huh? That's unfortunate.
Yes, not. Again, though, not having the book here, it can be...
Yeah, I think it was a bomb hole. 3 up from start. Burns the banana.
Right, where was... 6 was right up here, yeah. So, should be basically just kind of retracing some steps that Dave made here, and then it's just a race to find where level 3 is. But yeah, I mean, like, finding that wand there is pretty impressive, because that's, all the way along the top. And unfortunately, Fury going to have only 1 bomb, and I don't remember if there are bomb droppers in here. I think there were a few.
Yeah, there are Gorilla through this staircase, so he'll have a chance of getting some stuff back.
Thank goodness for magic arrows and a red candle. And a red ring, because, you like to die. Dave, unfortunately, stuck in slow mode. And he does get a bomb drop, thank goodness. So yeah, this drops you in the bottom corner, about as far away from that wand as you could possibly get. How fantastic. Oh, and he gets bumped.
Red Bubble's gotta do what they gotta do.
So,
sometimes they're hitboxes. Yeah.
I think the most important question is obviously going to be, do you prefer inverted controls or slowdown?
Yeah.
I think I'll advocate to
Either?
Red to do inverted slow mode, because why not?
And for those people that actually played Sword Seeds, should it also be swordless?
Yeah, why not all 3 curses? That would be fantastic.
I mean, there's always the possibility of coming up with different curses.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure there are some.
As we have both of our players in slow mode. Map for Dave, though, so that's good.
It does tell him that there's that one room, but when does he go back to it?
Bombs for bombs. Great trade. He is moving fast again. All right. And the blue bubble here for Fury. He's also going to be going fast again. Man, all the keys. After spending so early on not having any.
Yeah, see, I think 7 in particular really just threw a lot of keys at him.
And as you have to navigate 3 rooms of red bubbles in a row. Yeah, make it 4. Why not? At least this one has a blue one in it.
I mean, after a gauntlet of red bubble rooms, having a room with the blue bubble seems pretty nice.
Hasta la vista, baby. Alright. So Dave's still searching through 4 here.
I'm not quite sure why he's clearing floor, because he got the raft off the ground. He's just looking for staircases.
Maybe more keys? I'm not sure.
Yeah, might be more keys. But he's gonna find what he's really looking for up here.
Yeah, like right by start, which is super irritating. You full clear the dungeon and it's like, oh, it's right here. That's cool. Thanks, game. Could have used this, I don't know, hour ago?
I mean, he did spend 100 rupees to get wood ones, and they served him pretty well.
For sure. Without him, it would have taken him a much longer time to get through what he was doing. Alright, so a wand, I think, is 2 rooms over here for Fury. Fortunately, has the bombs required to navigate to the room. And also ladder blocked. How fun. And here we go. Oh, hi, wand.
Where were you an hour ago? Oh, right, you're in this level that I found at the beginning of the game. But you were behind a ladder block.
So this is this level 5 for Dave here?
Yeah, Dave's in 5 right now. He just went over from 4 right into 5.
So, at this point, Fury has a raft spot to check, and we don't have much else. I think he full cleared 5. So he's basically got level 7, or level 8, which you don't really want to do. So, I would, as much as it sucks, I would go check the raft spot to make sure. It's like a, 10% chance or whatever, but you might as well. It beats checking level 8.
Yeah, and you'd feel so bad if you get the items out of 8 and there's no power bracelet. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah, and he's reading my mind here. Oh, baby! Yes! What a call!
All right, well, he's pretty much in Triforce and just go to 9 mode. He's very likely gonna sub 2 hour this one.
I am telling you, Fred did something in the code that makes it when it's mirrored overworld, there is always a dungeon on the raft spot. Always, because I've seen it at least half of the mirrored overworld scenes. Yes, half equals always.
Half doesn't seem always. Yeah, what's up with that?
It's an awful lot.
I have seen it often, yeah.
Oh, look at that, Triforce. Let's go, baby.
Okay, just off to 9.
Wow.
Find Ganon, rescue Zelda.
What a call. I think it's the right call for sure, but man, how many people would go check that one-off spot? I guess there was a whistle location real close, so that helped too, but man, just that one RAF spot. If you just checked it earlier, right?
I mean, yeah, but nothing useful would have been in there, so.
That's true. Other than maybe the any key, I suppose, but who needs that with 9?
Alright, second quest 9, free.
And there's Zelda.
Well, yeah, free.
It's free as your
Now we
long
just gotta
as
listen.
you're not out of Genos. And Dave gonna finish up the Death Mountain checks. So we'll see how long it takes for him to get over to the RAF spot.
Probably a little bit of a time. He's got to check all these spots. It's what you're gonna do. I don't know if he goes to RAF spot after this. Maybe?
Yeah, I don't know how many recorder locations he has left either.
Probably hasn't done the recorder spots in the grave, maybe? That's kind of an out-of-the-way location.
And all of these passageway rooms. No roar yet.
But regardless, this is just match 1 of 3, so
Yeah.
there's gonna be more of this. They're gonna have to fight each other again. At least one more time, maybe twice.
Oh man, and that's a one-way walk through there. So he's gonna miss the upper ear there. Gonna have to go back around.
That's kind of unfortunate. I thought for a moment that there was the Patra masking Ganon sound clip.
Yeah, fortunately able to bomb right back up. Not even gonna risk it.
That might just be the shut door and not Ganon, though.
No, you definitely heard it.
Yeah, I thought so, but sometimes you just start second-guessing yourself. Hi, Ganon. What's up?
This will be a real quick done here for Fury.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Fury. Quick, easy Ganon fight. Going straight on up to Zelda. Unless she's trolling. Get your GGs out there for Fury.
Get your GGs out. Yeah, good game here by Fury and Dave. Rough seed, just getting anything early, like 35 minutes for a bomb drop for Fury. And the wand in basically the back end of a really annoying 6.
Yeah, Dave has forfeited out of the race. Well, you know, for Elite 8, it wasn't bad. Song of Prayer.
We are getting unofficial confirmation that slow bubbles are the worst thing ever.
Yeah, they're having a conversation in SRL. They like the low HP blue Lionels. I think that's always nice when they're 2.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, I honestly think this might have taken an extra hour.
Pretty much, because the fast blue Octorok seemed pretty sparse on the overworld, and that was the other thing they could have possibly gotten bombs from. I think we have Fury with us. GG, Fury.
What a fun race that was. Let me tell you.
So you're ready to do it again, right?
May just give Dave the free pass, I think. Because, man, like, the flags are good, but when that specific setup happens, it's just a whole lot of not fun.
Yeah, 32 minutes without a bomb is probably one of the most infuriating things on the play. And slow bubbles, which are very much worse than inverse control.
Yeah. I don't know what I would have done if Raft Spot was not where 3 was, because that would have forced a redig of 8, and I don't know that I wanted to do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no telling if Power Pursuit was in there because Raft Spot was actually 3. I know Agent and I both appreciated you leaving what turned out to be 6 to go pick up the book.
Yeah, the logic there was pretty easy. I went into 6, thought it was 4, then realized it probably wasn't 4. And from there, just decided, you know what, this is probably a shape. Let's just figure out if it's first half or second half and go from there.
Yeah, Dave actually decided he was going to go without the book for the whole seed, which shapes without book. That was rough. He did get the wand. He managed to find that somehow, but he needed to find the maps in some of the other levels to figure out where to go.
Yeah, the map was pretty useful for most of those dungeons because they were all just kind of noodles. They just went all sorts of different directions, one lane path.
Yeah, there was a lot of spaghetti-looking levels, just single rooms. Yeah, that was a seed. But Second Quest 9 was free.
Yeah, I was able to kind of go linear, except I didn't appreciate the one-way walk-through wall that made me go all the way around again to go back up to Gan, because I heard him, had a 50-50 shot, and then got trolled. I was like, really?
Yeah, I mean, at least you're able to bomb immediately to the room, and you didn't have to go even further back, but yeah. But hey, sub 2 hour, Elite 8, not bad.
Yeah, an hour 40 for first half shape, second half, second quest is usually a decent time. It won't win every time, but it will keep you in a lot of these, because a lot of those items can be in really, really rough spots, especially if you don't have that book at the Armless. I mean, imagine if neither one of us had a book the entire seed. How many times did I find a map early on in one of those small levels?
Yeah, Dave actually opted out of picking up the book, and probably cost him a little bit of time fumbling around level 4 and level 6.
Yeah, I think he ended up almost full clearing 4 because the room that was 3 up from start was through a bomb wall, and without a map to know that it was there, you just went the other way.
Well, yeah, thank you guys for racing and showing off the Elite 8 flags. We look forward to seeing your next race, whatever that may be.
We may need a little bit of time for that, probably.
I mean, the due date for your round isn't for a long time, so
Yeah,
take your time.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have some more coming up as well. We have some lead date between Alsoa and myself, and I forget the other one. Truant Gamer and Antlers is the other set. So Those will be the ones to look out for Elite 8. Everybody else will be playing bracket flags. We still have a lot of lower bracket matches coming your way here in the next few days. So be sure to keep your eye out for those on Speed Gaming and Randomania. And as always, I want to say thank you to Speed Gaming for taking the time to restream this for us. Thank you to my co-commentator Theorwolf, and to our tracker, who is, I'm sorry, I am my Discord.
Elendar. Thanks, Elendar.
Thank you, Elendar. I couldn't get Discord to open. But yeah, thank you. It's been a lot of fun, Theorwolf. I really appreciate you joining me. You've had a lot of experience with these flags, and so your insight was awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for calling it with me, 8gen. And I'm done for the night.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good one.
GG Fury, and good night, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.